Hello, I'm Andrew Smith from the Open University Cisco Academy Support Centre. Following on from my previous video where I demonstrated the creation of a network and basic self-paced course, I am now going to administer it or show you how to handle some of the features, get students on board, manage the gradebook and other things. So here I am, I'm logged into my Delivering Skills Cisco Academy. I'm in as an instructor, and the first thing you can see is I've got a selection of courses, but obviously at the very top is the Networking Basics that I created in the previous video. Firstly, if you click on where it says Invite Learners, you'll discover this is how to enroll students into your course. And what you can do, and one of the easiest way to enroll students is to actually encourage them to self-enroll. So if I copy this URL and bring up a clean browser and paste this in, so I deliberately use the browser where I'm not logged in to NetAcad, you will see the course that we've created and you'll see the information that we added as part of the previous video, the image, the instructors, some of the edits that I had made and so on. All your students need to do is click on the Get Started button. If they have already got a NetAcad login, it will push them through. If they don't have a NetAcad login, it will help them create one, which is really powerful, really simple and really straightforward. And if we actually look at this URL, actually I'll go back to Safari, and you can see this URL is somewhat complicated. It cannot be discovered. The only thing you need to manage is if the students share it with other individuals, but that can be managed as well. So I do get academies saying, what if? Well, there are solutions to all the what ifs. You can bulk invite the students. You can actually download a CSV file which can be used as part of the experience. It's very simple. I'm just opening it up now. You can see it's not rocket surgery. First name, last name, email address, and you can provide hundreds if not thousands if that's what you want to do. It works really well on 5 or more individuals, or you can individually invite them, and it'll allow you to individually invite up to 5 individuals. First name, last name, email address. If they've got a NetAcad account, that it will automatically add them and email them to say they've been added. If they've haven't got a NetAcad account, it will email them, say they've been added, and give them the link to create a personal profile on NetAcad as well. So it's actually quite straightforward. Often most academies I work with use bulk invitation and or self-enrolling, and you can use them all in combination with each other. What if somebody is added that I don't want? Well, you can go and you can manage learners, and it's quite straightforward. So at the moment I've got no learners in here, so I am actually going to go into Safari now, Get Started, and I am actually going to use a profile that I just so happen to have available. Here's one that I did earlier. Okay, so I've added Phyllis, and if I just refresh, you will see her in the course. Obviously we've got to wait for the magical internet hamster wheel. Here it comes, slowly, can be painful at times, that's life. Oh, here she is, and there is Phyllis Warman. Now, obviously you may go, who is she? Is she one of my students? Has somebody been very naughty and added this? That's easy. You can actually suspend or enroll the learner as well. And you can do this and you'll discover that this is highly searchable on 1 to 10 or 1,000 learners. Obviously we're going to keep Phyllis in. You may email this individual if you wish. It is me. And it is named after somebody I love dearly but is no longer with us. So this is a nom de plume. Now I'll go back to the course. Now you can do other things. You can also manage your certificate as well. This is great. You can actually set up a certificate of completion. Now we are going to cover in a later session some of the more advanced admin for people with staff status, but as a member of staff I have added a logo to our Academy Delivering Skills. It just happens to be the OU shield with our Premier Plus inside it, so that it can be used for demonstration purposes. But I've added that to our organisations profile, and then you can add that, and you can also upload your own signature or use a template signature. Well, I've uploaded my own signature. That's what I want to do. That's what works well for me. But now you can see, and this is templated, but you will see that you've actually got a boilerplated certificate where you can put your own organisation's bespoke identity on it. This needs to be a transparent PNG, ideally, and your signature also needs to be transparent, ideally. However, you can, other signatures are available as well, but at least then that individual, that student, is getting something that's from you. So whilst the digital badges are from Cisco, the certificates are from Cisco and your organisation as well, which is incredibly useful. And we're actually finding students in our own organisation find this highly, highly valuable. And of course, one thing you may have also noticed, you can actually stop enrolment at any time or mark the course as complete. And you can also edit the course front page. So that enrolment page, and these you can only ever change the end date. You can't change the start date. You won't be able to change the language, and you're not going to be able to change the modality, but you can change and edit the details and the image at any time. So if I want to just add another couple of dots for say I'm happy with my instructors, I don't want WebEx, blah 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 blah, and then click on publish. So this is highly editable. So it can be fluid if circumstances change, or you need to add some more information, or you've discovered you've made a mistake. Then this is actually quite straightforward to manipulate as well. So nothing is set in stone. Within the course itself, now that I've actually got Phyllis in the course, you'll see something different. So the course is navigable by the students. All the exams are automatically activated. We often advise academies to encourage their students to take the knowledge check exam beforehand as a way of them establishing their baseline, their benchmark of knowledge. This is an AI-driven exam, and it will help you and help them discover what they know and what they probably don't know yet. Because all Cisco Academy courses do build up, and I have students who have taken our networking essentials that come onto the CCNA introduction network and go, I know it all, I know it all, I know it all. Get past module 6, I'm starting to, okay, now there is new stuff. So it is useful sometimes to help them understand what they don't yet know, and also help you understand what they might already know. And you can work through this curriculum, and the student can work through this curriculum, and they will find that all the exams are activated automatically, and the final exam is already activated with infinite attempts. Okay, you cannot control a number of attempts, and they will pass at 70 or greater. And to pass, students must take the final exam at 70 or greater on a self-paced course, and they must complete the end of course survey. There's no ifs or buts. You cannot deactivate it. And to get, once they've done the end of course survey and the final exam at 70% or greater, they will automatically get the certificate of completion and also get the digital badge as well. So the rules are quite straightforward. They're simple, but they are equally applied to everybody. Then if I actually go into the grade book, I'm going to see a long list of one person at the moment. Obviously I'm waiting for the answer. Here she comes. And obviously Phyllis is in progress. She hasn't done her final exam. She hasn't done her survey. And as soon as those two green tick, it will then show as complete. And all you can do with this is basically search for the individual or print any certificates that have been generated. There shouldn't be a certificate yet for Phyllis because she hasn't done anything. she hasn't done the final. What is also useful is we just wait for it to come back. You can see all the grades will appear for all of the checkpoint exams as well as the final. Obviously it's 0 at the moment, but once you start building that up for a class, you can export them as a CSV as well, which means that if you've got your own grading system, your own environment where you're, say, going to an examination board or to a matriculated articulation, whatever you call it, basically you can get these results out. And we do as well for our own external examiners at the Open University. And my advice is to make sure that you always capture these near the end of the course. It's your responsibility, not Cisco's, to do this. But this is great. You can see learner progress, you can see what they're doing, you can see how they're doing as well. So administration on a self-paced course is quite straightforward. Most of it is automatic. You just got to know what automatic is. There isn't a great deal that you can manipulate, but you can tweak little things like the certificate and see what's going on in the gradebook as well, and add or remove learners according to your own local requirements. So thank you very much. I've covered administering a self-paced networking basics class. I'm Andrew Smith from the Open University, and you should find that this is exactly the same whether you're doing a networking basics or a networking essentials or a Python or a CCNA or any of the courses on the platform. Thank you.